how's it going, guys? Yeah, that could be you this year, but it doesn't have to be. Okay, that might be a little bit dramatic, but with that said, if you watch this quick video on selecting and analyzing sources, I guarantee that you will cut down on hours of research for the 3 main papers that you have to write in the course this year. Alright, so this is going to be a really helpful video. Let's get right into it. Okay, right off the bat, I want to make one very clear distinction. There are 2 main types of sources you'll see this year: popular and scholarly. Popular sources are like news articles from big agencies like the CBC and the CNN. The credibility of these sources relies on the big name associations that they come with, like the CBC and CNN. Scholarly sources, on the other hand, generally go through the rigorous and thorough process of peer review, where a panel of qualified researchers anonymously critiques and confirms the validity of facts in a paper or study of another or multiple other researchers before they are published. There's nothing wrong with popular sources, but as you can see, scholarly sources are much more credible, and thus you will be highly encouraged to use almost exclusively scholarly material this year. For that reason, I will only be outlining how to select and analyze scholarly sources in this video. There are 2 main websites through which you can find almost all the scholarly peer-reviewed material on your given topic: ProQuest and Google Scholar. You can access ProQuest through the portal, and you can access Google Scholar by simply typing in Google Scholar into Google and clicking the first link that comes up. The tips I'm going to give you in this video can be applied to both websites, so for simplicity's sake, I will only be using Google Scholar in my demonstrations. Okay, here we go. And if you're not psyched yet, stick around for a bonus tip at the end of this video. There are 3 main aspects to selecting and analyzing sources: finding sources to analyze, analyzing the relevance of those sources to your topic, and analyzing the credibility of those sources. Okay, let's start with finding sources to analyze. This tip is a simple one word: keyword. Keywords are going to be your savior when it comes to efficiently finding sources related to your topic. So now I'm going to show you how to use them. For example, on my last research paper of the year, or performance task 2, my research question was, can money buy happiness? But rather than simply typing in the full research question into Google Scholar and confusing the search engine with everyday English grammar conventions, I'll use the keywords money and happiness separated by a comma and a space, as you can see. And right off the bat, with my first search, I have tons of viable citing material to sift through. For another example, my second research paper of the year, or performance task 1, was on the security implications of data mining in America. So while looking for material, I would start with the keywords data mining, security, and America, again each separated by a comma and space, and again, voila, tons of great material. And always remember, there are multiple pages of results to look through, and if your search is coming up dry, then try using different keywords. Okay, now that we know how to find sources that are related to your topic, let's talk about how to decide if these sources are actually relevant to your research question or not. But first, let's get a quick lesson in Google Scholar. In Google Scholar, if you see a little PDF link like this one beside the full link of a paper, it means that you have free access to the full paper, and that's great. All you have to do is click on that little PDF link and you'll see the full thing. If you don't see that little PDF link, you can still click the full one to see the abstract and occasionally some of that paper's citations, but it just means you'll have to pay for access to the full paper. But don't! There are other options. Firstly, check on ProQuest to see if you can find the same paper. Since the school pays for a subscription, you should have access to it there. And on the off chance that you can't find the paper you're looking for on ProQuest, there is one other slightly unethical and illegal way to find any full scholarly paper that you want for free online. But I'm a man of morals, and I can't in good conscience include this as one of my tips in this video. On that note, this is the perfect time to thank the sponsor of this video, Sci-Hub. Sci-Hub is a totally free, totally accessible Kazakh website that allows anyone with internet access to download any full scholarly paper that they want. And the best part is, it's totally free. All you have to do is type in the title of the paper that you're looking for here, and voila, there it is. And the best part is, instead of paying $10 for it on Google Scholar, you got it for free right here on Sci-Hub. Sci-Hub, making not free things free since whenever it was created. Okay, back to the video. Now that you know how to find full papers on your topic, you'll notice something similar about all of these papers. They all have an abstract. And as you'll come to learn quickly, the abstract is like the best thing ever. It essentially sums up the paper in one paragraph. So if you want to know if a paper is relevant to your research question, all you have to do is read the abstract and decide whether you think that it'll be a good source for you to use in your paper. Alright, don't worry, we're almost done here. I have one final tip, and it's on how to assess the credibility of your sources. In all of your research, it is important that your claims and findings are supported by credible evidence. Evidence is like the glue that holds the paper together. If the glue is weak, the paper will crumble, and if the glue is strong, the paper likely is too. My tip for this is also quite simple. Once you are on the paper that you're thinking of using in your research, hit Command F on your keyboard and type in words like study, evidence, and proves. This will highlight every spot in the paper where each word is used, once at a time. And these words will often take you to a section of the paper where the author is describing either the study that they conducted that led them to their claims and findings, or their assessment of the evidence that they used to support their own research. This will allow you to get a good idea of how the paper you're reading came to be and how credible it is. And boom, that's it. Those are all the tips I have for you on selecting and analyzing research for this year's course. And if you took it all in, I do guarantee that this will save you hours of research. Alright, before I get into the bonus tip, there's one thing I want to quickly say. All of the tips that I outlined in this video were on how to effectively, but also quickly and efficiently select and analyze research for your papers this year. But the thing about scholarly papers is that they're intricate and detailed and full of surprises. So the less time you spend reading them, the more you miss. So if you have the time and the patience, the best thing you can do is always read as much of the paper as you can. Alright, I know you've all been waiting for the bonus tip, and here it is. In Google Scholar, if you find a source that you like, under its link in the search results, you will see a little quotation icon like this one. Click on that and you'll see a pop-up with the full citation of the paper in a bunch of different styles. You're welcome. But make sure when you're copying and pasting these sources into your bibliography, you keep the italics and all the other formatting. Okay, that's it. That's all I got for you. I want to thank you for watching this video, and good luck with your research.